Hello there everybody and welcome back. So I really wasn't planning on making a video today talking about this, but just yesterday now, as of the time that I'm going to be recording and also actually uploading today's video, LEGO decided to come out and post another clip featuring the main Ninjago writers, that being Chris Doc Wyatt, along with Kevin Burke. I'm sure you guys are at least very familiar with their names. They are the new head writers behind Ninjago Dragons Rising, and yeah, LEGO uploaded a new video where it was essentially like a mini sort of interview with them. They answer a few questions. The video was titled Ninjago Spoiler Alert. And yeah, so they answered a few questions, right? That's not really what we're going to be going over. But towards the end, there was actually a section of the video where they go ahead and spoil everything in Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 2. I found it to be a really good and just funny kind of segment to have into the video. I was definitely not expecting them to do something like this. But they didn't actually spoil it outright. Of course, they did like bleep it out, they cut it out, whatever, and yeah, they weren't actually like revealing spoilers right in front of us. But today I want to go over this small section, right, because I have all of the phrases they used saved onto my phone, and I just kind of want to go over them, because a lot of Ninjago fans have been doing a little bit of detective work, you know, as Ninjago fans tend to do, and have been coming up with some theories as to what all of this actually means. So, in a way, while they did spoil it, and then covered it up for the main video, in a way, they actually did still kind of end up spoiling it, just because Ninjago fans are such good at detective work and somehow managed to kind of piece together certain information here. So I just wanted to go over this. So first of all, it was mentioned that, well, I'm just going to read it out and then I'll get back to you. Quote unquote, this is what was said. Quote, "There is this old temple that used to be dedicated to these people called the blank, and they have developed this special blank called plank that nothing can stop." So, you don't need me to sit here and tell you what this temple is. Of course, it's going to be the Shadow Dojo temple type place. We've seen it featured in a few of the clips so far. You know, Raz at Shadow Dojo, all of that kind of stuff. I'm going to assume that it is pretty much the exact same building, and, yeah, that's really all I've got to say on that one. I'm not too sure what these, like, blanked out things could be. Perhaps it's related to Shatter Spin. I'm also not too sure what the, it mentions, right, that there's people that this whole place was dedicated to. I'm not too sure what these people could be. Perhaps it's the Forbidden Five. Maybe it's something completely different, a little bit unrelated to the Forbidden Five. We actually have no idea as of right now. I'm just kind of throwing some theories into the wind, throwing them out there for all of you guys. Feel free to let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. But yeah, I'm going to assume it's the temple we've seen featured in some of the new clips where Jordana and Raz were, you know, in the forest discovering it. So yeah, that's all I've really got to say on that one. Next up, this is another quote from the actual video we got, quote unquote, "And guess what? Raz gets blank on his team, and that's going to freak blank out." And this is the one that a lot of Ninjago fans have been doing some detective work on. A lot of people are suggesting that it's going to go like this. And guess what? Raz gets Jay on his team, and that's going to freak Nia out. And that's crazy, because if we also consider the fact that recently we got that leaked Evil Jay minifigure, I'll put an image of it up on screen right now for you guys, then I think that's going to just be incredible if something like that actually happens. Jay clearly has something pretty dramatic and big happening to him at the moment, so who knows, maybe this is actually going to be true. I think that there's no reason for it to not be true, right? I don't even think this is a stretch. I know it sounds just so unbelievable and just so crazy, but yeah, all things considered, I actually would not be surprised if this ends up happening. And just judging from Doc here said, seriously, it sounds like it's, like, believable, right? It sounds like it actually could be happening, which is just so insane. Next up, though, they mention that, quote, "And it even gets more and more shocking because blank and blank have a blank." I haven't really seen many theories on this one, to be quite honest. I've seen a few little things here and there, I think, from, you know, just my memory, but I can't actually remember what it is. It's nothing, like, really significant. It's nothing that we can really piece together yet, unlike the last one we just talked about. So yeah, we're just going to kind of have to wait and see on that, I suppose. But yeah, all things considered, that's definitely interesting. And it also mentions that their relationship starts to blank. So either this is about Jay or Nia, or it's about something completely different entirely. We are not too sure as of yet. And then also, just right at the end, in a quite funny fashion, Doc just mentions, oh, also, blank gets a boyfriend. And this is one that sent the Ninjago community into complete chaos, because a lot of people were assuming that this is going to be Cole getting some form of boyfriend. That boyfriend being Geo well, a character featured in Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 1. Now, I would have been on board with this, right? But at the same time, I was very reserved about it, because I figured that if they actually went ahead and did something like this, then I think that a lot of different countries out there would end up censoring Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 2. If this is going to be a big part of the season, then a lot of countries are just sadly not going to want to air that at all, which would in turn harm LEGO's viewership for Ninjago, and therefore it would be a very bad decision for LEGO as a business. So that was the only reason I was kind of reserved about it, right? And I wasn't too sure. But the subtitles, the literal YouTube subtitles, ended up spoiling it. I'm not too sure if they will still say it now, but if you guys watch this new video that I'm talking about on LEGO's YouTube channel, and you put on subtitles and watch this part of the clip, everything else that we've just talked about will be blank, because obviously in the video they blanked it all out. But for whatever reason, when he mentions that, you know, this blank gets a boyfriend, the subtitles literally say Wildfire. So we actually got spoilt, and it mentions that Wildfire is going to be getting a boyfriend. And a lot of Ninjago fans, well, let me just say, a lot of Ninjago fans are happy about it. But then there's also a section of Ninjago fans out there that aren't so happy about it, because they think that Wildfire shouldn't be reduced to a love interest. But a lot of Ninjago fans would say to that, well, this is more so going to be Wildfire as the focus. She's not going to be reduced to just a love interest, but instead the other character, the boyfriend, will be reduced to just a love interest, if that makes any sense. So they're kind of flipping the narrative on us. And if they actually go that route, then I think that's going to be pretty cool. It's just very peculiar to see this actually happen. A lot of Ninjago fans have also been suggesting that maybe this will in turn lead Kai to be like the really overprotective father type character, which, if true, actually sounds pretty funny in my books. And I think that it's going to lead to a lot of great character moments in general for Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 2. But yeah, that was actually everything that was spoilt, quote unquote, in this video. So in turn, that is all I have to actually share with all of you today. Yeah, that's going to conclude things here. If I do sound a bit weird in today's video, I do apologise. I've got a bit of a sore throat at the moment. It's really annoying because I really wanted to record. But yeah, if I sound a bit weird, a bit under the weather, that is going to be why. But still, I hope you guys were able to actually enjoy today's video. If you did, please do feel free to drop a like on it. It really helps me out. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more. Turn on that notification bell so that you can stay up to date on all things Ninjago on my YouTube channel. And, oh yeah, how could I forget? Feel free to leave any of your own thoughts on this down below in the comment section. And yeah, take it easy, you guys. I will see you all soon, so goodbye.